Don't put your phone down yet, especially if you're on YouTube and views matter. Pause. Take a breath. I'm not here to throw another motivational speech at you that leaves you feeling worse. This isn't about waking up at 4 a.m. or grinding until you collapse. This is about rest. Not digital rest, but the kind that truly restores you. The kind that sharpens your focus and brings you back to life. We've been taught that rest is laziness, that unless you're constantly producing, you're falling behind. So now, we rest in secret, scrolling endlessly, binge-watching shows we don't care about, all while feeling guilty. That's not rest, that's avoidance, sedation. Real rest is intentional, it's powerful. It's the missing piece in a world that's obsessed with hustle. Let me tell you a story. A young man wanted to be the best lumberjack in his town. He trained hard, sharpened his axe, and challenged an older, experienced lumberjack to a day-long contest. All day, the young man chopped non-stop. He looked over again and again, confused. The older man kept sitting, sipping tea, even napping. But at sundown, when the wood was weighed, the old man had won. Shocked, the young man asked, "How? I never stopped, and you kept taking breaks." The old man smiled and said, "Yes, but every time I sat down, I sharpened my axe." Boom! That story lives rent-free in my mind. Because that's the power of real rest. It doesn't make you soft, it makes you sharp. Most of us aren't resting, we're escaping, we're sedating ourselves with distractions. We eat standing up. We scroll through 17 apps before bed. We wake up more tired than when we fell asleep. That's not rest, that's your brain pulling the emergency brake, because you won't. When's the last time you felt truly awake? Not just not asleep, but fully alive, calm, present? That shouldn't be rare, but it is, and that's a problem. Because when you're rested, you think better, love better, create more, and react less. You stop living in survival mode and start living with purpose. You stop snapping over small things. You remember what actually matters. But rest doesn't happen by accident. You can't wait until you burn out. That's like waiting to drink water after you faint. Rest is proactive, it's intentional. You build it in, you fight for it, you protect it like your life depends on it. Because honestly, it does. I get it, life is busy, responsibilities pile up, but here's the truth. You don't have time not to rest. Tired you makes poor decisions. Tired you sees every little thing as a crisis. Tired you is reactive, moody, anxious, but rested you, that version is a force. Rested you is thoughtful, creative, bold. Rested you says no to draining nonsense and yes to things that light you up. Rested you has boundaries, rested you knows peace. Rested you shows up with quiet strength. And guess what? Rest doesn't have to be a vacation to the Maldives, although if someone's offering, call me. Sometimes rest is just 15 minutes of silence before the day begins. A phone-free meal, a walk without earbuds, a nap without apology, a real conversation with someone who gets you. That's not selfish, that's smart. You're not a machine. You're not a checklist. You are a human with a mind, body, and spirit that needs restoration. Just like a lion naps unapologetically for 20 hours, just like your cat sleeps on your laptop while you work, you too are allowed to pause. But we've convinced ourselves we can't. So we keep running on fumes, smiling through exhaustion like haunted animatronics. We collapse and say, "I'm fine, just tired." No, you're not fine, you're empty. And the world doesn't need a more exhausted version of you. It needs the real you, present, grounded, whole. So here's your gentle reminder. Take a nap, say no, let the dishes sit, let the notifications wait. The world won't fall apart. And even if it does, you'll be rested when it does. Rest isn't the enemy of progress, it's what makes progress possible. So sharpen your axe, you've got a lot of life to chop through. So sharpen your axe, you've got a lot of life to chop through.